Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Dork side. I'm Little Dork, and today I will be installing some racks on my dad's African twin. I'm Little Dork, and I want to be your internet riding buddy, so please consider subscribing.
What are we installing today?
A pillion rack and a top rear rack.
That's right, and these are both made by whom?
Tusk.
That's right, these are from Rocky Mountain ATV, so we're going to upgrade the Africa Twin with a lot more storage today.
We first have to take the seat off.
Ta-da! Alright, there's two 10mm bolts up under the seat that have to come out. Okay, and then you should be able to just pull that forward. Okay, bye-bye pillion seat. Last time we'll ever use you. So they give you two brackets that you have to put in here that form the base for your pillion seat rack. The first one goes here like this, and we'll bolt that in with the bolts you just took out. The second one goes here, right here, so we have to take these two bolts out. Because I have the Tusk pannier racks already, there's bolts coming up. But if you don't, OEM is there's bolts going down through here. So just know that if it looks a little different than mine and you don't have pannier racks, that's why. So you have to take these off. It's just really tight, and I Loctited them, so speaking of, I'm trying to get that out. Need the washer too. Now what are you doing?
I'm unscrewing the other bolt so we can put on one of the brackets.
That sounds really fun, let's do that. Get that washer. Now the bracket goes on the back, and it goes with the open side facing forward, and it just goes on these. And then we're going to put a little Loctite, so don't forget the washers. And then we're going to put a little Loctite, just a little dab, like a tiny little dab, on just like the very bottom of the threads of each one.
Okay.
A little bit more. Good. Just the OEM bolts go back on. That's way too much Loctite. I would not recommend that much in real life.
There we go. Get more.
Only thing left to do, you've got your mounting holes, so the rack should line up perfectly with the holes, and it does. You've got 4 bolts. You just put them in and tighten them down. We'll put the seat back on before we tighten them down all the way, just to make sure. Now we're just going to put the seat back on to test fit it, to make sure everything's good to go before we tighten it down. Okay, the seat's on. I think we're good. There's a lot of space there. I wasn't expecting that. It's interesting to me. Okay, there you go. Pillion rack is installed.
The installation for this is pretty easy. All you need is 4 nuts, 4 bolts, and 4 spacers that Tusk provides in the kit to build this. You will also need a 13mm socket wrench and a 5mm Allen wrench.
There are 4 spacers, and they just go just like this to give it a little lift. So that's step 1. Once the spacers are on, put the top rack on top of them. Take your bolt, goes down through the top, and you're going to put a nut on the bottom. I'm just going to put one in right now to hold it still, and then I'll Loctite the others and come back to this one. So we're not going to tighten it down, it's just to hold it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's solid as hell. Alright, she's on there. So, overall, pretty slick setup. Lots of mounting points, especially up here. I had the alt-rider rack on there. This one actually has more mounting points and it's a little bit lighter weight, I think, actually, comparatively. So they look really good together. So thank you, Rocky Mountain, for hooking me up with these. And I'm excited to put them to some use. You know, I've been doing a lot of moto camping and carrying a lot of gear, so this will be nice to have all this versatility to go with my panniers. So I'll put links to both of these in the description so you can check them out. They're probably the lowest cost solution for these two applications that I've seen. And in my experience, all the Tusk stuff is good quality, for the price in particular, so I anticipate being very happy with these, but I'll let you guys know if I'm not. Install is pretty quick and easy, and I'm pretty happy with the look of them too. I think they look pretty good on here. So, pretty stoked about that. Lil Dork, do you have any final thoughts or feelings?
It's pretty like smooth, and it looks nice with the bike. Like it matches the theme, I'd say.
Yeah, this black looks really good with my Africa Twin, so matches the crash bars and everything else, so that's good. More black's always a good thing. All right, if you have any questions about the setup or the install, please leave them in the comments. Don't forget to give the video a like if you liked it or learned something. And for Lil Dork and I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.